Ding, ding, ding. What in tarnation? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another YouTube video on this fine morning, midday, afternoon, evening, or not, depending on the time of day at which you have decided to engage in the art of online content consumption. As always, I'm your host, Script Andy, and today I'm going to be unpacking a mighty intriguing theory indeed. Our last videos have been about a movie, video game, television show, and yet another video game, respectively. So for this video, Team Script has decided to explore an altogether different medium, the written word. That's right, today we are here discussing that frightening type of object commonly referred to as a book. If you could read, you'd have already seen what book we're discussing in this video, but since my YouTube channel analytics have shown that 98.2% of my viewers are completely illiterate, I'm just going to jump to the assumption you clicked on this video because of the catchy thumbnail, which is a perfectly valid reason if you did that, of course. Today, we're going to be discussing the book Of Mice and Men, often read within high school classrooms. Well then, what's so damn interesting about Of Mice and Men? Why are all the high schools reading it? At a surface level, it may appear to be a simple book about the dangers of crushing small animals and women with your bare hands, or the potential risks of having a friend on the spectrum, but it goes so much deeper than that. Well, to say it simply, and in horrifically pronounced Javanese, Of Mice and Men minanga novel babagan baybaya lan depredasi urip ing masyakarat pasca industri kanti masem pemisahan lan diskriminasi. In English, Of Mice and Men cleverly parallels the story of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Silmarillion. It does this by being a bad book. Psych? Not. Anyway, now, talking about Of Mice and Men for real, not just joking around anymore, what was the meaning behind the whole conflict between Marshland and Manland in the book? There's plenty more to unpack here than I'm sure your high school teacher did. It was actually an analogy for the 1933 Western Australia secession referendum. You see, on the 8th of April, 1933, the state of Western Australia held a referendum on whether or not they should leave the Australian Federation formed in 1901. Nearly two-thirds of electors voted in favor of secession, but efforts to implement the result proved ultimately unsuccessful. This was reflected in Marshland's attempt to secede from Manland, as the rabbits tried to secure independence so that they would no longer be patted to death by Lenny Small. Their attempts at secession, while not explicitly referred to in the book, are hinted at all throughout it. George Milton ultimately opts to kill Lenny Small, putting an end to the oppression which the rabbits of Marshland suffered under Lenny's reign of terror. As their oppressor is slain, the Marshlanders no longer seek independence from the greater government of Manland, just as the Western Australians stopped their major independence movement after they proved unable to leave the Federation of Australia. Very few readers of Mice and Men have interpreted the events of the book in this particular way, but I do think it provides an intriguing new lens with which to view John Steinbeck's masterpiece. What do you think? Did we here Team Script get it right? Is there something we missed? Or did this at least change your view on the book's overall storyline? Whatever the case, we have a lot more intriguing theories just like this one in the pipeline for future videos. We already also have a couple of them out already. Our next video will be about the hardcore, intense driving game BeamNG.Drive. Stay tuned by hitting the notification bell to see when that video and more just like it are uploaded to this channel. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe as well. It does a lot of good for us. Helps push us on the algorithm, and it also helps just, get us some more subby bubs and clout overall. So, and if you haven't read Of Mice and Men yet, make sure to give it a read. You might just infer more about Marshland's attempt at secession from Manland. That is, of course, assuming you are capable of reading. If not, There are classes for that, not classes, a lot of stuff you could do, I'm sure. You should look into it, it will help. Think of the rabbits, Lenny.